Hi, thanks for coming back. It's Matt here again with mywebbro.com. And today I want to look kind of past the hype regarding the coronavirus and go straight to the CDC's website, where they have a beautiful, beautiful application that combines all of the data regarding the American flu statistics, and it puts them in these charts, these graphs that are really easy to read. And I want to show you some insights because, you know, since probably about mid-February or maybe beginning of February, all we've heard about is the flu and the coronavirus and COVID-19 and China and now Italy. Right now, Italy's closing all their schools and all their colleges. I just got a tweet that the city of Los Angeles is declaring a state of emergency. So there's a lot of hype about the coronavirus. Now the actual flu, right, is far deadlier statistically speaking than currently the coronavirus is. I have to be careful how I speak, but understand that something's happening. I am starting to believe that all the hype about the coronavirus has got us we're being more careful, and I think in these numbers I'm going to show you that I think it's doing good. Even though there's these arguments that the coronavirus hype is bad for the public for a number of reasons, I'm going to show you at least a little bit of silver lining here, that according to the CDC's official numbers, I think this hype is doing us plenty of good. And so let me show you now what I mean. These are weeks, 40 through 50, so that's going to be December. 51 and 52, so that's the last week in December. That's the first week in January. And here's where we're at now, the 22nd of February. Look in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Look at this dramatic decline in all flu reported cases, all confirmed cases. Look at this decline. It's going down, it's dramatically decreasing. It's almost like the more we talk about the coronavirus, the healthier we're getting. I know I've washed my hands 3-4 times today. I know I didn't shake very many hands when I was out in town today. We're doing elbow bumps and whatever. I mean, not everybody. You know, you got two sides of people. You got the people who are like, okay, let's be careful, and you got the people where they're like, germs are awesome. Let me show you another data, a little bit more data. These are the weeks again. So we had this spike. We had this spike in December, which I would say is probably normal. We had a huge decline, another little hump, but now we're declining again in cases, okay? So it's just interesting to me that in the last 4 weeks, with all the hype, that people really are getting the flu less often. People really are getting the flu less often. It's right here in the data. Look at these numbers. These are groups by age. Babies, 5 to 24. Look at this. You couldn't ever imagine this kind of a decrease in confirmed flu cases over the last 4 weeks. Couldn't that be a byproduct of the media hysteria? Be safe, be careful, do this and do that and do this and do that. And look at this. A huge, massive decline in cases of the flu, confirmed cases. Okay? I'm impressed. And again, we need some silver lining once in a while, I think. So let's look at the last piece of data that I want to show you guys. And again, a huge shout out to cdc.gov. The CDC doesn't have to combine this data for us like this in this beautiful format with this robust application where we can download it and they don't have to do this for us, but we have it. It's at our fingertips right here because we're very fortunate in this country to have access to this kind of data. So here, I want to show you something kind of interesting though. Besides everything I said, these are the strains that we're most familiar with, H1N1, AH3, but watch what happens. When we're specifically studying these cases, everything has had a huge drop in confirmed cases, but when they're not performing a subtype test, massive increase. Now, I think that I surmise, and I'm not a healthcare professional, obviously, I surmise that could be the panic to test one to make sure they have the flu, because today you would way rather have the flu than have the coronavirus. So let's test these people, let's make sure they have the flu. Oh, they've got the flu, they've got the flu, they've got the flu. So that's just a broad test, but then look, all of the actual, the subtype tests are all showing dramatic decreases. So, you guys, this is great. Having access to data like this helps us to cut some of the confusion. You know, when the media is feeding us information, it's always good that we can go and we can double check that information, that data, and give ourselves, we can form our own opinions based on facts, right? Rather than being fed an opinion. So, anyway, not to get too political, but this was a fun My Web Bro. I wanted to show you guys the CDC's website, I wanted to show you the application with that data, and I wanted to show you that there might be some silver lining in the media hype, so it might not be such a bad thing. Thank you so much for coming back. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you're welcome to check out my WordPress development agency. It's called DasWow at daswow.com, where we build websites and we do search engine optimization. Thank you so much. Have a great day.